Backstabbers and money grabbers. It's Rhyme and Reason 439.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're here.
Hey there, Tony here. And did you know they smile in your face all the time? They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Yeah, remember that? The OJ song? I was telling guys to watch out because, there's a lot of guys out there that's going to take your woman. They want to take your woman and they'll act like your friend. But they got sinister plans, man, because they're going to smile in your face. And all the time they're trying to stab you in the back and take her. So you best beware. And there's a lot of different kinds of backstabbers out there, in case you haven't noticed. And if you haven't, what planet have you been on? There's no end to human beings hating and, their contempt for one another. As a friend of mine likes to say, there's no bottom to that abyss. And back when the OJs sang that song, it was mostly men doing all the worst things in life. But these days, you got to watch out for the women, too. In the name of feminism, a lot of the so-called weaker sex, put the air quotes around that, they prove they can stab in the back with the best of them, or the worst, depending on how you look at it. And, all while they're smiling in your face, of course. So what's the answer to all this hating your neighbor stuff? Well, there ought to be a law. Say that right. Wait a minute. There probably are so many laws already. You're probably breaking one just by listening to this. And those so-called lawmakers are some of the worst. They're the most prolific backstabbers because they're not truly looking out for your best interest. I don't know if you knew that or not. They don't love their neighbor, you. They don't love you. They're too busy reaching into their neighbor's pocket. You're their neighbor, by the way, if I need to keep saying that. They're reaching into your pocket for money to buy votes from other neighbors. And by the way, that's evil. I don't know if you knew that or not either. Yeah, but what's a little evil among friends, right? What does it matter? It's just how the game is played, right? Well, only if you don't care about or believe in what happens after you leave planet Earth. Because your Creator won't tolerate bad behavior indefinitely. No, not forever. He's very black and white when it comes to love and justice. And I know a lot of people these days, they don't like that whole black and white concept. There's a lot of gray matter out there, man. Yeah, if you got gray matter that you're trying to think with instead of your brain cells. And there won't be appeals and plea bargains in God's court, just so you know that ahead of time. So it's a good idea. You can translate that to eternally consequential idea, to focus on what's truly important in life. And it ain't your stuff. It ain't your neighbor's stuff or anything that eventually turns to dust. The important stuff lasts forever. And just in case you didn't already realize this, and if you've been listening to this podcast for any length of time, you know that the important stuff includes you. You're going to live or merely exist forever. And where that will be is up to you, and it's up to you now. So don't be smiling in my face with a knife in your hand, ready to take my place. You don't understand how you're sealing your fate unless you change your mind before it's too late. And you know what? You're one breath away from too late. All right, on that lovely, positive, happy, hopeful note, I'll leave you. Remember that this is always brought to you by TonyFunderburk.com, maker of fine books and merch, words and music, and of course, rhymes and reasons. And life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a